Okay, we're live on camera. Genie Sweetness, Majah here. We are just waiting on Majah Hype. We are so excited. Woo. Majah and Major.
Majah and Major.
Yes.
He's Jock.
Yes.
I'm
Or Jer.
Major.
Did you? I did that first. We're just
Always
waiting on him. It's gonna be so crazy. He is so hilarious.
Yes, he is. I'm gonna say that he is.
You know what I was hoping that? I was hoping the Ross would come with him. I was hoping the Ross would come with him.
I'm sure that did not come with him.
Grandpa James?
Yeah, Grandpa James.
Are you sure? Listen, that does piss me off.
Yeah.
He say stuff, I be pissed. Can we just say that he hit me?
Yeah.
Like I forget one of the things he told. I'm like, yes.
So keep it locked. Don't change that. Don't change that frequency. Don't change that. Change that. Two. You.
What's a you?
You.
Is that like you?
If you live in Brooklyn long enough, we people in Brooklyn all over the world, people know.
In Flatbush.
Yeah. At Flatbush 37B, we have a Brooklyn accent.
Okay.
So we say use and stuff like that. Yeah.
So that's how I'm gonna sound.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Because I've lived in Detroit my entire life and I don't sound like I'm from Detroit.
You don't have to sound like you're from Detroit, but you're here Brooklyn.
And you say, oh wait, see this is that whole Brooklyn thing. You're like, it's just gonna overtake me.
See, I got swag that moves in here.
And then you just, instead of shaving it off, you just like, I'm from Brooklyn.
No, it's not that. It's just the whole represent of swag.
And so it's swaggish to have your like,
like you look like Port Apache from the Brooklyn, like the Bronx.
Oh.
Yeah, so, and this big head dome that the ladies talk about.
Yeah, the ladies
not that nasty part of it, but I don't do that. They talk about how swag.
You don't do what with your big head?
I do not eat nothing that walks away from me.
Okay. So you don't eat chicken, or cow, or pig?
Why? No, but I'm talking about
on two legs.
I'm talking about two legs that can walk. No matter what it's in there. That's
I
what
was asking the question. I was just asking the question.
People, it's all about Muzik Mania, my psychotic female co-host, Big Up Sparkz.
Okay, if it's called Muzik Mania, mania is manic. Should we be a little crazy? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. I got some virgin vodka.
Virgin vodka. Is that called water, maybe?
Agua. Do not be distracted by me telling you agua. I know you get nervous because.
What language is that?
Agua? That's what I know. Big up Desperado. You know what I'm saying.
I speak so many other languages. You can do Spanish. Yes. Multilingual.
Not multilingual.
Yeah. What kind of talent?
Yeah.
Yes. Besides smiling.
I already beat you up. You say the wrong thing.
Oh yeah. I'm so gentle.
Yes. So. Maybe I have to go for your ass.
Yeah. Coming. He's coming.
Agua, it's good for you. It's good for your cholesterol, your hypertension, and the growth of good life, man. You are?
No.
None of my business.
Crank the volume. Station Boom station volume.
Really? I'm tempting this young woman. I hear her loud and clear.
Music first. Music first.
Hey yo, what up, massive? You don't know this is Jermaine Morgan. And right now you're locked into the lead Majah, the boss. So keep it locked, because Jermaine Morgan said that. Boom.
Yeah.
Excuse me, pretty, pretty, pretty lady. Nice to meet you, my name is Jimmy. Never since you moved back, it's kind of beautiful. I just wanna know, do you have a man? Shawty for you, and I have plans. Here's my number, let me know if you're interested. It's a good representation.
Look at all the people that are locked on the boomstation.net. Previously, I couldn't even talk. I had to make my Bob Marley talk for me. Look at all the people that appreciate Bob Marley because he is reggae music.
I just wanna know, do you have a man? Shawty for you, and I have plans. Here's my number, let me know if you're interested.
Numbers by reaching out to Sluggisha. Big up yourself, Sunny. Empress I Daughter. Empress J. Mr. Rose. Empress Imani. This name go by the name of Jeremy Morgan from Morgan Heritage Family. I don't bless the man. I don't know the man name.
I just wanna know, do you have a man? Shawty for you, and I have plans. Here's my number, let me know if you're interested. It's a girl, my neighborhood. Everybody wants to head on. But I do much I do much watch it. I'm trying to get to her, but everybody's watching. It's a girl, my neighborhood. Everybody wants to know how I get to. But I do much I do much watching. I'm trying to get to her, but everybody's watching. Whenever she walks by, everybody with this. Make it a piece of bread. My friends just looking, they could see when she's walking through. Wanna know who is she talking to? All I'm over so into the market and box. I just a movie. Come to her and say, no. Everybody has back. Everybody wants to get on. But I do what's watching. I'm trying to get to but everybody's watching. This is
Pretty girl, the world is yours, pretty girl. The world is yours, girl, pretty girl. The world is yours, pretty girl. The world is yours, pretty girl. The world is yours, girl, pretty girl. The world is yours. So shorty with the mom, drink the glasses. Figure eight body skin tone like molasses. I like them big, not too precious. We don't want to rain, just the better of the sexes. Get ready, let's get to
Big up Majah Hype in the building. King of Instagram, King of IG, King of nothing. Big up Majah Hype in the building right about now. And you want to know who sing that song? Majah Hype.
pretty girl. The world is yours, pretty girl. The world is yours, pretty girl, pretty girl. The world is yours.
Thomas by reaching out to Jex. Doo-doo darling. Big yourself every time.
So shorty hit them up, check the glasses. Figure eight body, skin tone like molasses. I like them big, not too precious. Later on tonight, it's the battle of the sexes. Skin tight dress, picture like a model. Black dress, looking like a Coke Zero bottle. She got an attitude, but I think I really like it. If she keep it up, then I think I might like it. She got her own, she's fierce independent. I got bread, got my head. ain't relevant. Cause Shorty likes to view for herself. Good job trading education for the wealth. Oh, hey, pretty girl, the world is right. Pretty girl, the world is yours. Pretty girl, the world is yours. The world is yours. Pretty girl, the world is yours. Pretty girl, say I don't know. Somebody she let me turns me on. And I know what it is I can't put it wrong. And somebody let me.
Big up Jay Murray. Numbers better reaching out to Majah Hype in the building. Listen to some of his music.
Every time I see you look my way, and then you rushing up to something from me that makes me fly away. They say you're something tight like a elastic band. Me and the shabba, but she call me lover, man. Cause she know I'm in a rough body. The box is tomorrow morning. She back it up, she my farm for me. We walk out from Kingston to Trelawney. I don't give a call, so we stop and watch it. We rough it up like a something she know this. Something that she turns me on. Yeah, but I don't know what it is, I can't put a finger on. Yeah, there's something about you that turns me on. And I don't know what it is, I can't put a finger on. Yeah,
reaching out to Kim.
Right now, I want to take you to the high top. You know how I feel about you. What they said, and that's we know them too. I want to know them if I'm in the battle already. Not up for them and people in the sky. Put us these guys for the price. Big up to all my friends, but what's like to be enemies? My name is a one, we can't be enemies. No so sickness and them can't find the enemies. Actually, I'm a boss, all of them keep telling me. People could jump on my side, all of them is so alike. One of them the real and the other one I'm rock right. One time we know the lack of them are free. Like Stevie Wonder, none of them can't see me. We elevate the same type of sick out of the slums. Hear a song on beat everywhere like a drum. Money and a long everything along. Some try, but everybody does the work. If they don't like it, try to avoid it. But we don't want no friend from them. If they don't like it, try to avoid it. We don't want a friend from them. If they don't like it, try to avoid it. We don't want a friend from them. If they don't like it, try to avoid it. We don't want a friend from them. God bless, nobody curse. The more them a fight, we cite a song first. Let them know so we always put God first. We talk from the heart, we don't care who we jerk. We don't care much out and them still on the way. We know the way we see we big car, we up in the jail. The play we lifestyle, we no program to fear. We have to rely on money and we cry with the fear. Stop telling them another try out to see the face. Enough of them legs, we are on the place. Tell them no matter what they do, none of them can get we out. If they don't like it, try to avoid it. But we don't want no friend from them. If they don't like it, try to avoid it. We don't want a friend from them. If they don't like it, try to avoid it. We don't want a friend from them. If they don't like it, try to avoid it. We don't want a friend from them. Girl, me love how you wine, that's something when you wine for me like you from the time for me, girl. 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl. Me love how you wine when you yeah, me love how you wine, that's something when you wine for me like you from the clubs and the time for me, girl. 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl. Me love how you slow down the wine when you wine for me. When you take it like a pill in your spine for me, girl. 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl. When I lie, baby, it's something to up. If I get a like that, then she get one up, she a hater. She feels she bad to like to run up. And if she did a week, then she get one up. Anyway, the man who put on the man when Yeah, you know how you whine up something when you whine for me. Like the hands from the clubs and the time for me, girl. 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl. Yeah, you know how you slow down the wine when you whine for me. When you take it like a couple in your spine for me, girl. 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl. Baby, it's something to know. If I get my like that, then she get more of she a eater. She thinks about the last one, and she did that week, but then she get one of the line where you put on them, and then you make it so that's what you need. So you like a top, but then need the hype, you're not telling me like, oh, you ain't a second when you wine for me, like the ends when you clap, tell the time for me, girl. 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl. When you wine for me, you take it like a yes, I'm right. 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl. That's the plan. Using it like I can't feel. It's your something where I make my smart feel. Like some media, girl, I wish I feel. Do that car, do that mind, yeah. Yo, you may love all your mind. It's something when you mind from me. Like the hands from the club, tell the time from me, girl. 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl, 6:30 girl. Yo, you love all your story,
Yes, indeed. Yes. Yes, indeed, my people. Live and direct in the studio. One and only. We turn down some of this, too much things going on in my studio. Yeah. Yeah. Boomstation.net. Well, I'm man already. Live
Home station around there. You know that I know.
You can't even talk yet.
Oh God!
Don't stop. We're the man. Hold on, I can't even talk yet, yo. Yo. It's all about Boom Station that we have live and direct.
Home station, the champion sound.
We're not sure.
Genie Sweetness. Angers all time.
Boy, I'm telling me the live and direct. The one and only Mr. Majah Hype, man. Majah Hype. Yo, what's going on, my brother?
Oh man,
so much things is going on.
So many things going on. It's a blessing. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to be working. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's a blessing for people to appreciate what you're doing. You know what I mean? Musically, comically.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just a blessing. You know?
It's definitely a blessing because you're definitely doing your thing, Majah. I mean, Lord God, tell me what you haven't been doing.
I haven't been having sex.
Why did I open that door? Why?
You asked,
Who
bro.
says that?
You asked, bro.
Okay.
I don't think anybody has the tolerance to deal with you.
When everyone tunes in, this is Majah Hype live and direct at Boom Station. To see us live, head on over to GenieSweetness.com. Head on into the chat room. Listen, he brought all of his personalities with him, so we're not really sure who we're speaking to at any given time.
But right now, you listen to Muzik Mania. You understand? So, online, lead out, all girls, all times.
Oh, God. Are we gonna have this interview or we just gonna take over the show?
I think that was the interview right there.
Yeah, I think we're basically.
And head on over to boomstation.net so you can talk to us live in the chat room and ask Majah Hype your questions. Just like type the name, which one of his characters you want to answer, I guess, because we're all
You
here.
can talk to people from Zion too. We got Gregory Isaacs in the building.
Oh, that is so. That's just cool, man. Like really, that's far out. Like. We have Dr. Albert in the building. Yeah. This is Dr. Albert with one only Mr. Majah, right? And we are here on BoomStation.net and we're conducting a very conducive interview. Man, hey. So, Majah, how did it first start? Because I want to know. I mean, before the Instagram.
I think it started when
Don't give me that Bob Marley thing when you come out of the room.
When my mother had a C-section.
She said that. Who says that?
My mother had a
I say that too. You was a cesarean baby too?
Yes, I was a big boy.
Just a big boy?
Yeah.
But I had just came out with a big head.
Yeah.
Bust up our stomach. You see, right? Lord God. Yeah.
You know, going 2000.
But speaking of big heads, Majah Hype. I'm just saying. Speaking of big heads,
Yes.
Majah Hype.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
So, you know,
I mean, I'm proud of my 7.5 hat that I wear.
7.5?
But when I wear snapbacks, I put on the last snap.
Wow.
Yeah.
I get custom made.
Yeah.
To be continued snaps.
You got snap extensions.
How about those apples? Well, Majah Hype, as we gotta keep this.
Yeah.
Well, tell me what motivates you to the music.
With the music.
Yeah.
The music basically, it's to me it's just life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't try to sing or DJ about nothing that's fictitious. You know what I'm saying? I like.
That's a word? Okay. Genie Sweetness, help me with that word. It's a word?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
That
part of class I forgot.
So you tell is Genie your Webster?
Yeah, she is walking, getting.
Oh.
All right, you know what it is.
She's a notionary.
Yeah. If you selectors and selectors, our words.
That's not a word.
That we got to be very careful with words.
That's a notionary.
Yeah, because So you say the music was just
fire. Fire.
I have the biggest dictionary.
Nobody can. No dictation. Nobody can do this. I'm ridiculous. Fire for that.
So, Majah, so what? I mean, like, of course, throughout the years I've been hearing you play music. Watching we played together on the same station before. Wagwan Ready Big Up Steely Bashman.
I mean, the people that know me for years and years and years, you know, they know that I was always the clown. I was always the joker. You know what I mean?
Of course, you still are though. I mean, besides Instagram, like when I see you and Steely and that crew, y'all, the things that you do, like
it's just comical, man. It's just a joke. I mean, to me, you know what I mean? A lot of people, they see selectors and upcoming artists and stuff like that, and they believe that it's like this big life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they don't know that we do a lot that we do it from the love. I mean, we do it for the love of the music, we do it for love of the people and the fans and the people who promote us, and you know what I mean, the people who just, you know, support us on a daily basis. So we use comedy to get us through the rough times. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something that West Indian people do on the whole. And I think it's a universal thing, not even just West Indian people. It's a universal thing. You know what I mean? You can get people from North Carolina, Atlanta, and they like to laugh too, because I mean, poverty is worldwide. It's not just a third country thing. It's not just a West Indian thing, or you know what I mean? It's a worldwide thing. I travel the world. You know what I mean? In about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'll be on a Europe tour. And I'm going to Belgium and Amsterdam and all these places, Germany and all these places that, believe it or not, there's poverty over there too. I
don't want to jump so far, but I want to ask you, when you go to these places, are you going to need those IG?
Well, yeah, Wagwan, I'm gonna be on this Europe tour for about 2.5 weeks, and then after that tour, I'm going to Japan for a month. And this will be the first time that in a long time that the Ross and Grandpa James get to travel.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be.
So Ross don't got no papers. I don't know how we gonna get him back into the country, but he'll you know when you ain't got no papers, they'll gladly let you leave.
Yeah.
But
returning,
coming back is a problem. You know
that's gonna be a problem.
So Ross, I don't know how you gonna do it.
Well, we'd also like to know, Majah, with all of your travels, what are some of the adversities that you have to face? Because first of all, you're West Indian.
Yes.
Second of all, you're black.
Yes.
And you're a comedian.
Right.
So what are some of the adversities that you have to face and you act? That's something. You're an actor, you're a comedian, you're an artist. What are some of the adversities that you face on the road?
Well, you know, it's kind of crazy when you touch the road, because you get noticed by a lot of different cultures. You know what I mean? And the first time I went to Italy, I didn't even know that they straight up don't know English at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I went over there and I had a song on one of Bobby Connor's labels at the time, and everybody's like speaking a totally different language to me, but you can see that what they're saying is appreciated.
Right.
You know what I mean? And at the same time, you can play the song for them, and they'll sing the whole song in English from beginning to end.
Right. But
then after the song is over, they be like, yeah, so switch on this. What? Like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a good feeling to see that people appreciate you worldwide, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just get used to being approached by different people, and people appreciating you for what you do. And every time somebody approaches me, it's like, I don't know in what aspect are they approaching me on, because I'm doing so much different things, you know what I'm saying?
So you don't know if it's the songs or the character.
You know what I'm saying? Like the other day I went to the Nets game.
Yes.
And I went to the concession stand, and I'm like putting some ketchup on my hot dog.
Yeah, the regular thing.
And this dude walks over to me, he's like, oh my God, I'm such a big fan, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, can I take a picture with you? My boy's a fan. Can we take a picture? I'm like, wow, like that's, you know what I mean? It's just such a good feeling to see that people appreciate what you do. And, you know, it's just a good feeling.
Did you do the autograph thing yet?
Yes.
The autograph.
Well, I've been kind of doing photographs before I even started the IG.
Okay.
Just for the fact that, you know,
the talents of Majah.
Just going to like different places, and they appreciate me in any aspect that I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's music, selector, whether it's comedy, actor, whatever it is, it's just, like I said, it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing.
And one thing I must say, and I can tell the people, you never cheat. And I love that. I mean, no homework to the people. You've never. I seen you were there, and we was flex. We was at a flex, and he was moving. And showed me the love, Sim, and I showed you the love. And I like the fact that the hype, as the people would say, didn't get the musical spot.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, my name is Majah Hype, but I'm not a hype guy.
Yeah.
I'm a very humble person. You know what
A
I'm saying?
real time.
And I think the hype just came in from, you know, when I'm behind the turntables and behind the microphone. You know, it's just a different person. But when I get back off of that sound system, I remain the same. You know what I'm saying? And especially for a guy like Lee Majah, you know what I'm saying? Lee Majah is a guy who I grew up watching. When I was like, I remember being 14 years old, sneaking out of my mother's house.
It's going to make me sound young.
Yeah. I was about.
For those of us who are not from Brooklyn,
we
would like to know what sound system are you currently on?
Okay, I'm gonna get to that as soon as I pay homage.
Yes.
To Lee Majah, because when I was like 13, 14, I remember I had a friend. His name was Notch, and and he was, you know, I was always into music. And he had just moved on my block.
Yes.
And he came and he was a DJ. And I'm like, yo, I feel the block this, you know?
Yeah.
No selector boy can come from my block. You know? Them kind of way, you know what I mean?
We know them vibes, eh?
So we had a little static in the beginning, and then we ended up becoming partners.
Yes.
And we was playing music for years.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And he used to sneak me out of the crib. We used to go to Biltmore and Starlight and these places.
Yeah.
And I remember leaving my mother's window open. Like one day, I left my mother's window open because I didn't have a key at the time. I was so young, you know, I wasn't allowed a key. You know, and I was like 13 years old, and he took me to this clash with King at Ease and Earth Ruler.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the music on a whole, because, you know what I mean? It was just a different look, a different feel.
Right.
So when Lee Majah came on the microphone and said, yeah, FPK, UK, and the place just started going crazy. Then I heard, bah, bah. I was like, wait. Whoa, what is going on here? You know what I mean? And I just, you know, it was an adrenaline rush, and it was just such a good feeling that I was like, yo, I love this.
Yeah,
you know I mean, even though the music, I know music from the day I was born. You know what I'm saying? But even in that New York aspect of it, and that different approach to it in an American way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was I just had so much love for it. So I just kept on sneaking out. I got home and got beat. You know what I'm saying? The window was locked. You know what I'm saying?
So you get that potas.
You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I just, you know, kept on showing the love and stuff like that. And, you know, people like Lee Majah, Steely Bashman, Tony Mataran, and all those big selectors from them times, you know what I'm saying, Afrique. It was a blessing because when I was younger growing up, I never ever thought that I would be playing alongside these artists, these DJs and selectors. You know what I mean? Like Stone Love, and Bass Odyssey, and you know what I mean? Now that I play alongside these people, it's like you reach, but you don't reach.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. The heights
exactly, because you always got to progress yourself.
Yes.
So currently, I mean, me and Natch moved on to Libra Love.
Right.
And from Libra Love, we moved. Well, I did a solo thing after Libra Love.
Right.
And one day, Bobby Condas called me and he said, "Yo, son, what you doing tonight, son?"
That's all right, Bobby.
I'm like, I ain't really doing nothing tonight. Like, what's up? He's like, I'm gonna need you to MC for me, son, at this club, son. So I'm like, all right, cool. And we played that one party, and the rest is history. I'm currently on Massive Hot 97.
Yes.
And it's a blessing again.
Definitely, it's a blessing, and it's a continuous blessing. So how did you come up with these characters? Because since Instagram just started this little 10-second commercial, like, what created you to, what made you start doing stuff like that?
Well, one day I was coming home from the gym, and I was just thinking about, you know, life and how people are and how people could sometimes put on a facade, you know what I'm saying? And I did a skit that was showing like how guys are in the club, you know what I'm saying, with their face all screwed up and looking crazy and all that. And then when they get in their car, they listen to stuff like Kelly Clarkson and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I did a skit like that, and it was funny, and everybody, you know, started hitting it up and was laughing at it and stuff like that. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just keep on doing these skits because, you know, it's getting a good response or whatever. So I started putting up stuff until it came to my mind that, you know, we all are Caribbean people. Right. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you come from, Haiti, Panama, Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, Grenada, no matter where you come from, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Antigua, Barbados, no matter where you come from, we all have similarities.
So where are you from?
No, I'm not going to answer that.
Because are you from like everywhere?
I'm not going to answer.
They asked
you know why? You know why I'm not going to answer? Because I forgot myself now.
How about those guys?
I don't even remember no more. No, but the reason why I don't answer that is because I represent the Caribbean on a whole. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people like Lee Majah and people who've been around me for years know where I'm originally from.
Exactly.
But being that I'm in the spotlight, I'm in the limelight right now, I don't want to take away from another nationality.
Yo, me not tell the line, right? You know what they call me? Not to bring me into here. They call me the professional dancer.
Right.
Because I could dance around questions.
Right.
And they call me politician, mayor, and all them things there.
Right.
You see that there. You beat me just a while ago with that one. Proceed.
Yeah, it's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to take nothing from another nationality. You know what I mean? And then suppose I was to say, all right, let's just say I came out today and said, Iman is a guy and he's mine. You understand? And I started talking about Barbados, or I started talking about Grenada, or some of the, because my comedy is really based on the stereotypical stuff that people have to say about Caribbean people. And it's funny to me. It's funny to me that people say that Jamaicans are ignorant. I mean, some of the stuff might be true, some of it might be fictional, but at the end of the day, it's comedy to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For them to say that all Guyanese man like anal and all of this foolishness, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just.
Did he just say that?
I mean,
it's real. I like that.
It's fact. Not every. I could point you towards a few Guyanese men that be like, "Buy me in that one though."
Yeah.
I don't join up. You understand me? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The stereotypical the stereotypical voices that they put out there is just funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Rastafarians that don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
You feel me? But in American society, they feel like weed is associated with Rasta right away.
Yeah, they judge.
You know, police might pull over a Rasta man that's coming from a job. He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He could be a lawyer coming home from work, and they think that, oh, he got weed in that hat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that basically don't have to be the story.
Exactly. So you know, I use that as comedy. You know what I mean?
So, Majah, when you leave your house, right? It's just like everything else. Like when you leave your house, and you know your own privacy, and you step out the door, you say, "Damn, here comes this Majah hype stuff." How do you feel about that?
Well, by the grace of God, I'm inspired every morning. I don't write down anything that I do. I've never written down anything that I've done.
Right.
The only thing that I've written down is the screenplay for the movie.
Oh, you're doing a movie?
I'm doing a movie.
Yeah, very interesting.
I'm doing a play.
Wow.
And I'm doing a documentary.
Wow.
So, you know, that's the only thing that I've written down.
So can you do me a favor when you do, let's put me inside the script as the guy with the extra burgers. We're going to eat some burgers. Yeah. Genie Sweetness have a burger.
So I have another question. Do you find it difficult separating Majah hype from your personal life? Is there a period where you forget one or the other and that you just can't relax, you just can't hold the meditation? Does that ever happen to you?
Well, to a certain extent, but I built a studio. I turned my garage in my house. I turned my garage into a studio.
Okay.
So that's like my sanctuary.
So you leave it out there when you come in.
Definitely.
So do you feel that when people see you on the road that they feel like the characters that they witness online are you and that they can't tell the difference?
All the time.
Is that difficult?
I walk around and people scream at me, "Fire!" And I'm like turning around like, "Where?" You know what I'm saying? And then it hits me and I realize they're talking about the Ras. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like everywhere I go right now. Everywhere I go, I'm acknowledged, and I give thanks to everybody who acknowledges what I do. You know what I mean? And I would never stop feeling the way I feel about when people acknowledge me and appreciate what I do. You know, to me, personally, that's more than money. That feeling is better than money. It's better than getting paid. You know what I mean? Because when it takes a men testosterone level is crazy, especially in New York City.
Yeah,
so for a dude to walk up to you and say, "Yo, dude, I ain't gonna lie to you, you're funny and I'm a fan and I respect what you do," it's real humbling.
I hope that everyone who's watching can see how humble Majah hype is. He did not have to even accept this interview. He could have did a call-in, but he actually came here in person this time of night, which you know he already had a full day. So he's so humble, and if you listen to the names that he mentioned, paying homage to those who have paved the way for him. And as a fan, we definitely thank you for that, because you are humble and because you don't mind that we do approach you on the street and you don't mind talking to us. So we want to say thank you, even though he's really tall and I have to go like this to talk to him. We definitely thank you.
Thank you. I think I respect the fact that I'm that you guys even consider me to be here. You know what I mean? Because you can't be doing something bad and people expect you to come. So something that you got to be doing is good. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, we're a New York-based station. We want to make sure that we put our local talent to the front. Right. We have to make sure that we keep you guys in the front because we're fans of yours, and we know that it's a circle. So we have to. If we're going on international levels, we have to take everyone with us.
Definitely. And every time I put up a post or anything that's concerning my success or what I do or a little step further, I always hashtag Brooklyn or Brooklyn on my back, or I rep for my city, because at the end of the day, you know, you got to have love within your city to reach others. You know what I mean? And like I have followers that follow me from Amsterdam. I have followers that follow me in Florida, Arizona, Canada. You know what I mean? And these people are people who's probably been tagged by somebody else and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When I first started, I had 1,500 followers. Now I'm at 15,000.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I would never be where I'm at without the help of the people and the people who tag other people and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I mean, anything that you do, you gotta have a concrete team. No man is an island, no man stands alone. Dennis Brown tell you that. Right?
Yeah.
And happy belated birthday to Dennis Brown. Happy birthday to Robert Nesta Marley. Yes. You know what I'm saying? This is Black History Month. And we don't need to take it for granted. That's like certain things I joke about and certain things I don't joke about. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna point the finger or chastise anybody who does joke about certain things, but I won't participate. You know what I mean? Like I see comedy about Black History Month, about the first Jamaican man who boxed up his son. I mean, it might be a little chuckle, but at the end of the day, what's the message that you bring across? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, haha, that's funny. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, first of all, we got the shortest month of the year to celebrate our history and our culture. That's the first thing. Second of all, if we represent and respect what MLK did, and Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey and Bob Marley and all these people and all these great heroes, if we respect what they do, why would we not put laughter on it? You know what I mean? Instead of laughter, we should be celebrating their lives. You know what I mean? We should be celebrating their accomplishments.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I don't. So you won't see me put up stuff like Sister Nancy, the first woman to dash away at you. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's foolishness. You know what I mean?
So,
other people might view it different, but that's just my personal opinion.
So, Majah, tell me. I agree with you on the Black History Month. I agree with you about making mockery of our heroes. And how do you feel that, would you definitely be, I know it sounds crazy, but wouldn't you like to be a part of that? Because, not because you don't have to be about Marley or you don't have to be a Frederick Douglass or MLK to be part of Black history. Wouldn't you like to know that later on in the future, even now, that the kids, the family can always say you contributed something positive?
Definitely. To me, the struggle that I've watched and the documentaries that I've watched and things that I've saw that these people went through to become where they are, it's a hard struggle, and only the fittest survive. You know what I'm saying? So if you're weak in mental, then you won't never be a part of what they were a part of, because you got to know that all of these people put their life on the line. You know what I'm saying? And Martin Luther King once said that if you don't have nothing worth fighting for, then you might as well kill yourself. Because you have to have something that you fight for. Something that you believe that's right. You know what I mean? So that's why I choose to do my comedy the way I do it, as far as, not just bigging up one island, I big up all islands. I big up every island, whether it's Haiti, Guyana, Jamaica, Trinidad, wherever, Grenada, wherever it is. I big up the whole Caribbean, because just like Jamaica's slogan is "out of many one people," that's a Caribbean saying. That's not just a country. That's just one island. That's a whole demographic. You know what I'm saying? Out of many, we are all one people. You might be Grenadian and say cuckoo, right? But Jamaicans call it tongue-con-me. You understand me? It's the same thing. We both can identify. We might have different names for certain things. You know what I mean? You might call something, let's say Putigala. That Trinidadians, I think Trinidadians call it like tangerine or orange Putigala. But it's a tangerine. So you might call it a tangerine, but it's Putigala in Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, different things, different strokes for different folks. But at the end of the day, we are all one.
So,
you feel me?
Who
are we calling you?
We get to the phone call.
No, we're calling somebody.
1-800. Somebody get the boost this and that. So I want to ask you a question. What's up with the music? Are you gonna go back in the studio and record some more songs?
I'm always recording.
Yeah.
Yes. And to tell you the truth, right now, I could probably put out 3 albums right now without recording.
Really?
Yes.
3 albums without recording.
Yes.
How you manage that?
Because I'm
You're doing a 2-part first, like have 100 songs.
just in case I pass, you know.
Yeah.
They say when you pass,
For real.
you're the biggest. You're your biggest peak.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So I might be doing myself a favor.
How about that for the young ones? You know what I mean? So they got, you know what I mean?
You know, but even that, you can't forget people like Biggie Smalls, Tupac. You can't forget those soldiers either.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those people put their life on the line as well. You know what I mean? And they can't forget their children. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that either. You know what I mean? But like I said, music to me is life. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing music, instruments since I was 5. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a band since I was 5. My grandfather had a band back in the days. You know, that I used to play reggae, soca. I used to do backup music for a lot of stars, Sparrow. You know what I'm saying? I remember Marshall Montana coming to my house when I was almost the same age as him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I spoke to him before, and he's like, "What's your grandfather?" I'm like, "My grandfather in the C.J." And he's like, "What? Oh God!" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know, when you're younger, growing up, you lose contact with somebody for 20 years. You walk right past him in the store. You know what I mean? In the street. But my grandfather is definitely one of the founders of Labor Day that we have today.
Right.
You know, he fought for that.
Right.
You know, at that time, it was only on Flatbush Extension.
Mm-hmm.
It was from the library to the zoo, and that was it.
Right.
And then you probably follow the truck back to wherever they were going, play music for a little while, and that's it. You know, but I play 7 different instruments. I read music. I can play by ear.
Wow.
So music is way more deeper than just going in a studio and chatting about whatever. You know what I mean? Music to me is totally deeper than that. You know, so music. That's why I could safely tell you that I could give you at least 3 albums right now. You know what I mean? Because music is therapeutic for me. If I'm going through any kind of stress or any problem, I go in the studio.
People, if you don't know what's going on, we're talking to the one and only Majah, multi-talented. The time is limited, unfortunately, and we're soon up there because we have X-Rated coming up next. People. So I need you to give me, like, before, because we got like 3 more minutes, and I know you're spontaneous, right? I want Grandpa James, right, and the Russ talk about Boom Station anniversary March 15th. Hold on. Yeah.
Definitely want to once again thank you for coming in. We know that we'll hear more from you. Make sure that we get all of your music so that we can continue to play here at Boom Station. Shout out to Boom Station Management on the promo for you coming in here today. Just once again, thank you for you being you. Thank you for spreading positivity about our culture, about our music, and everything. We support you. Be blessed. We here behind you. He's gonna take it out, everybody.
Everybody, you know what it is already. Make sure you log on to Majah Hype on that Instagram, MAJAHHYPE. Also, make sure you log on to the YouTube, same name. Make sure you log on to Twitter, Majah Hype World, same spelling. You know what it is already. Oh God, you know it's all about the 15th anniversary, you know. Boom Station. My wife is a nurse. She work 11 to 7. Nice holiday in our house. In a house 48. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget, people, Saturday, March 15th, post 48, Boom Station anniversary. Make sure you are there.
Big up to all my followers. You know what it is already. Big up the people who's been following me from day one. Big up the new people who's just started following me. It's nothing but positive reviews and positive self-respect. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. That big up to everybody who got it locked on the Boom Station. Make sure you keep it locked right here. Kind of stuff.
Well, hold on. Because management on the screen said they stopped it. One more time, right? Who's your favorite character? Out of all the ones.
What is that? I don't understand.
No, usually the reference, at top of the hour, but I don't believe it's gonna reach this time.
Oh.
Yeah. So what's your favorite character?
Well, big man thing. Ras is a youth way. The man not ready to play that kind of stuff. And when the Ras are talking at the third party, you know. So, I ain't right now, I make you a say. Fire for all of them guys. You understand? And the guy that who me talk to, believe I'm calling me. If you are a hypocrite, fire for you. If you don't listen boom station, fire for you. You understand? We not even have a going like because immigration and look for me and everything. But fire for them.
It's all about boom station. Thank you once again, my brother.
Bless up.
You know, it's love.
Honestly,
honestly, it's love.
Honestly, every character, I just enjoy doing it. I just enjoy what I do.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter what.
Hold on. Well, you know, we gotta. I ain't gonna lie. Boom station is like, let's say soca bass, but we soca bass strong.
I just listen to this station, you know. I tell you right now, I just listen to the station. Because when I go back home in Barbados, I just tell everybody, I say, listen, when you get to America, there is a station in New York City, and it's called Boom Station. Yeah, so I just sit back and drink my monkey and listen to everybody on this station here, you know. Yeah. Because when I just drink monkey, I just make my cup spurt.
Boom station got there. Keep it locked. Extra is up next. Thanks for giving it up Mandela for
respect. Big up to everybody. Big up staff and management. You know what it is already. Boom. Said boom.
Boom.
Wait a minute. One more thing. You got to lock it on.
You don't know Boom Station. One and only Mr. Majah Hype, Genie Sweetness, Muzik Mania.
We need you to do a thing here because you're being shown live on GenieSweetness.com, which is my site. So could you please shout out?
GenieSweetness.com. Make sure you log on to it. If you ain't logging on, you logged out. You heard? This is the way it's set, man. Right here, GenieSweetness.com.
All right, thanks.
You did. You up there?
This has been another edition of Muzik Mania with Lee Majah and Genie Sweetness. We will see you next week, Thursday, 6 to 8, same time, here on GenieSweetness.com. Make sure you log into the chat room on boomstation.net.